Well, I think it would only be appropriate for us to jump right in to the start of the show, get the people what they want,
Let's just jump straight into
and
it.
give them a bit of fun.
Yes.
I thought you could sort of set this up because you really put this on the run sheet. You kind of pushed us talking about it. So go ahead.
Well, I saw this video. It made me laugh, Dan.
Yeah, that's a good argument.
I'm a sucker for a smile. Okay.
I know you are, my good friend.
I fucking grew up listening to this album that's turning 20 in like a couple of days. It's called Back to Bedlam by Mr. James Blunt. So the album's turning 20. I'm actually seeing him in November, which is really exciting.
Amazing.
First time I'm actually seeing him. I love going to gigs and stuff. It's like kind of my thing. So this record's turning 20, which is nuts. Kind of shows my age a little bit. But he posted this promo video. So he's re-releasing it with some, I think it's like some demo tracks and stuff. I'm actually going to get the vinyl for Christmas because I love this album. I think it's the first time it ever is on vinyl.
Right.
But he released, I don't know if I should say or if you should watch it, but basically there's a chance that he's changing his name legally, which I think's funny. And as much as I don't want it to happen, I think it could be actually kind of interesting if it does.
Okay. Well, I'm quite interested in what he has to say for himself here. So I think without further ado, we can let old James speak for himself.
Mr. Blunt speak for himself.
Yeah.
My name is James Blunt, and you have the power to absolutely fuck my life. I know you've heard the rumours, and they're true. I'm re-releasing my debut album, Back to Bedlam, on October the 11th. It's something that has kept me consistently rich for the past 20 years.
Right, so that's possibly provided by, our good friend Connor over here.
Well, come on, it's a great first album. I don't know how to explain it. There's just a few albums that I just like my dad would play constantly. And this is just one of those. This is just one of those that he would play like all the time. So I'm excited for the re-release. I'm copping it on vinyl. I'm excited. I probably have kept James Blunt consistently rich for the last 20 years, okay?
So I'm
happy to admit it.
Has this record been re-released?
Nah, it's out on the 11th, so it'll be 4 days.
Has this happened before, though? This is the first time in its run?
It's the first time in its run, baby.
Okay. Well,
it's the album that has You're Beautiful off it, so you'd know.
I mean, yeah, that is a classic.
Wise Man, You're Beautiful.
Yeah.
There's tons of tracks
They've never had
on
to
there.
reprint it because it's just...
No, it's a hit.
It's been selling since they released the damn thing.
He's a pop star, baby. He's a pop star.
All right, let's see what else he has to say.
So as a way to give back to you, my adoring public, if Back to Bedlam re-enters the charts at number 1, I will legally change my name.
Do you think
What will I
this is
change
true?
it to? Well, that's entirely up to you.
Me?
No. I've been called many things in my life. Most hated man in pop, annoying, James Beige,
James Con...
rude.
Do you think this is real? Do you think he actually will do this?
He's kind of... it's hard for troll, but it could be real. I don't know.
This is like some like YouTuber shit, I feel like.
Yeah. This is a big time troll. Let me make him a little bigger on the wide. Here we go, folks. We'll get more of James into our lives. Amazing.
The man who's legally changing his name.
Does he say what? What to? Let's see.
No.
I'll let the people decide. But if it doesn't go to number 1, I'm not changing my name. It's safe to say this is the most important democratic moment of the year.
Oh, God, okay.
Right, so
Thank you, James.
do you think this is legit? Like, do you actually reckon this could happen? Or I don't know.
Do you mean, do I think his album could go to number 1?
Just think about it. If it actually does happen, like, how do you do like promo anymore? You'll forever the artists who changed their name
For an album?
for an album. I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Hey, he loves the fans, man. He's going to give the fans what they want.
I don't think an album like people really hate James Blunt. Like, do you know this? Like the people hate
Oh,
him.
yeah.
They really
But
hate
isn't
him.
some of that a meme, though? Do
I
people
think-
really hate him that much?
People hate like all pop stars. You can't be a
Yeah,
pop star without
okay.
getting hate, all right?
Yeah,
But he
okay.
specifically, I think, gets a lot of shit.
Oh,
so I
God.
could see trolls. I mean, look, that's the thing, like, it will make him so much richer if it goes to number 1, but it could, as he says, fuck my life up. So this is a thing that I'm going to be following. And it's exciting in a sense. Like, I could just...
I like the idea of him just giving giving it over to the fans, you know, putting his life in their hands.
That's the thing. It's like, I think, so yeah, we get to pick, I guess. I guess it could be like a vote of what.
At this point, he's such a meme, it makes sense for him to do that. Like, what else is he going to do, realistically?
I don't know. That's the thing. It kind of,
amazing.
Yeah. I love James Blunt's music, but like, it's one of those artists that you're a little bit embarrassed to admit you listen to.
Yeah.
I mean that nice as well. I love Doctor Who, and I get embarrassed to say that
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan
of the Blue Box show.
Doctor Who.
Yeah, the guy wearing a shirt of it right now. You know, there's some artists and some things that are just like, I'm just a little bit embarrassed to admit. I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit that I'm going to a James Blunt concert, but I like his music. I really love that album. I'm copying the 20th anniversary edition, and I'm looking forward to streaming all the demos. He's dropped like 2 demos so far, and I'd be lying if I said I haven't checked them out. So you made me a believer. Oh, Imagine Drag. Are they pop stars or are they rock stars?
Rock.
Almost
like, but close to Christian rock. You know, as close to Christian rock as you can get without being Christian rock.
Like, I love Coldplay, but when people call Coldplay a rock band, I get a little queasy.
Pop rock?
Like, yeah, pop rock makes more sense.
Called gay pop.
It's called gay pop.
Yeah, that's appropriate. Yeah.
But yeah, I thought this would be funny to bring in because if anything happens, I'll let you know. I guess it means if it goes to number 1 in like the British charts, which I guess it could happen.
It could. People love. I mean, that's the funny thing. I guess people hate on James Blunt, but they love his music and they love to listen to his
but
old
it's so
music.
mean though. Why do people hate him so much?
I think
what did he
that's
do?
like I said. I think some of it's a meme, but I don't know. Maybe there's something darker.
He was in the Navy or the Army. Like he served.
Show some respect to my boy James.
He served your country, Dan. How do you feel now?
I should be ashamed of myself. Sorry.
The poor man's just
James.
out here trying to make music.
James, I apologize to you, and if you win, if the fans win,
I suppose it is a
and
win
the
in a
song
way.
goes to number 1, I would be honored if you change your name to Dan. That would be
Change it to Dan Aid. Change it to that.
Thank you, Dan.
Your name.
Thank you, Dan.
It might win. Honestly, that's probably what would happen.
That'd be great SEO.
Some bloke probably would just be like, "Oi, change it to my name," and it gets the most likes, and that would be it.
That's pretty hilarious. I do like.
I just thought it was a funny meme to bring to the show. So,
or he should change his name to like Liam Gallagher or something.
That's the thing. There's so many possibilities, and I feel like
anything could happen.
The biggest meme is gonna win, and I think that could be quite funny.
Okay, I see that. I see that.
It's a great marketing ploy to get people to repurchase an album they probably owned for 20 years. But again, first time on vinyl. That's why I'm getting it.
Okay, true.
And
true.
I genuinely do really like the album, so I was gonna get it anyway before this came out. So yeah. It's a great album. Back to Bedlam. My dad
became a
would play it all the
meme.
time. It became a meme. Anything could happen, and that's the crazy thing.
Yeah. And, you know, I mean, it's kind of funny in culture. There's been a lot of cycles of nostalgia and stuff. I mean, damn, every year we get Mariah Carey over and over. You know, it's like,
Oh my God.
Who knows? Maybe the folks are nostalgic for James Blunt's pop, musical heights.
I am, Dan. I'm not lying to you. I generally am.
Well, yeah, we know one person is very excited.
My titties began to tingle.
He did, to give him credit, the concert I'm going to in November, it's sold out. Mm-hmm. That's not easy.
A blunt event.
Smoking a blunt at James Blunt.
Let me be blunt, James.
About what, Dan?
Turn a phrase, really. You're beautiful, James. How about that? You're beautiful. Huh?
It's hard.
Take that,
It's
James.
hard being a star. You're just getting ridiculed all the time.
I kind of literally see myself as a big star.
See, it's like we're talking about Katy Perry last week, and she's getting all this shit for just being her damn self.
Yeah, where's the hate for these artists coming from?
Why is it? You can't. I'm telling you, you can't be a pop star without getting some real shit.
Okay,
and
no,
some
you're
real
right.
hate.
I mean, there's a lot of that where pop stars just get hate for the sake of it because they're doing their thing and they're just, people love to be haters. And
because how
maybe
popular.
we sometimes can be haters a little bit. But
I'm not a hater. I'm going to see him in concert and buying the album. So
I mean, in general, of anything, you know.
yeah.
But you know, I don't think we ever go too hard or unnecessarily hard. And I will say, like, what is the deal with you know, people messaging?
What's the deal with?
You know, when people message like online people directly? What is going on there? Like,
yeah, it's some of the most rancid things.
just don't be so online. Like, just if you want to criticize someone, do it in public. You don't have to harass them in the DMs. No, but I'm serious.
Like,
Like,
run
if,
up to him in pub and be like, I hate your music so much.
you're allowed to
Every
post
time
about
it
it.
goes on the radio, I turn that station off.
You can post about it like on social media. I think that's fine because you're expressing yourself. But
Freedom
I
of
think
speech.
messaging him or sending him letters, or, you know, obviously the modern version of that is just like barraging the DMs. Don't do that, folks. It's not cool,
Poor
in my
James.
opinion. Yeah, we gotta, you know,
He has somehow remained like,
we gotta protect our pop stars, guys.
yeah, good on him. He's remained like relevant, I suppose. I mean, he's always doing tours.
That's not
and
easy,
stuff,
you know?
Yeah, it's not easy. It's really not. So
he's got that music kind of like Dido or Enya, where it's like you can put it on when you need it, you know.
I think he literally said it's like I learned very quickly that emotional music is just like a really good way to get people to listen. Like, it just like, oh, you're feeling sad, let me chuck on like a
What a blunt way to
goodbye,
put it.
my lover, goodbye, my friend. You know, it's like, oh, that will scratch my emotional itch. Let me just chuck on some James Blunt. Either way,
Some Jimmy B.
some Jimmy B. Yeah. Well, I'm excited.
Well, thank you.
The hater ass Dan over here. I'm
No,
just saying.
you know, I'm here for it, but, you know, thank you, James. You've done, yeah. I'll give you the trumpet applause. Well done, James. I mean, you know, he's brought. Thank you. He's brought entertainment to the masses for so long. He deserves a break here or there. You know, give the guy a break. My God.
Give him a break and make him change his name.
The kids will love it. The kids do love James Blunt. He's big. He's big with all.
I did, and I turned out okay.
Yeah. Yeah, clearly.